Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Sidekick Tarot. I'm Ryan, and thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading for who you may be dealing with and what they're up to. Or if you're interested in more tarot readings after this, go ahead and check out my wife's channel at Val333 Tarot, which is review as well. Thank you. I'll be starting by pulling their current or overall energy, and then we'll be going into clarifiers. Okay, I'll get the cards out first, and then I'll begin. Whoa. Hmm. Hmm. Someone's revving their engine outside. I want to hear it. Guess it's over. Jumping into the Gemini, I don't know what's going on, but what they're showing me immediately, there are some sort of strong emotions and feelings that are new here popping up. Whatever this is, though, it's interesting because immediately with this energy, they're taking some time to themselves to rest, recover. I do see that they're possibly coming up with some sort of plan or strategy here, but I don't know what's going on. But it's almost like as soon as this energy shows up, there's also a closure of some sort of cycle. So don't know what's being completed or done with, but something's being done with. That being said, though, on the other side of this, there definitely is some type of relationship, connection, or commitment, possible marriage in place. Not too sure exactly what's going on, but it kind of energetically feels like something may have taken a turn somewhere. Um, there is a lot of happiness and excitement and possibly spending time together, some type of adventure gathering. It could be the holidays or the season, but not too sure how things are going. It feels like things are kind of moving, but they're not. It's almost like it feels like things are moving, but you're standing still. This is making it very difficult and hard for them to kind of trust themselves and listen to their intuition. At that same time, though, they're also saying that they kind of want to be adamant here and kind of stand their ground and, well, there goes the engine again, push forward towards something. I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and jump into clarifiers. Let's see. Kind of sounds like a crotch rocket. It's like, what are you doing? Gas is expensive and it's only going up. Pretty sure the engine's hot. Interesting. This, how do I say this? It almost feels like it's love for something, love for someone, but they're really just sitting with it. Just sitting with it. It's kind of like they feel it, they have these emotions, but they kind of just want to sit back and watch and see what else happens. Interesting. They just kind of want to watch. Yeah, but there definitely is something here that they are considering doing, which is definitely taking action on something. They want to make some type of move, but I feel like it's they're thinking about how to do something. Yeah, they're coming up with some sort of plan, but even they're kind of like, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Unless this is like a parental figure and let's just say a little one and someone trying to contact or make some sort of communication, but they're not too sure about their plan. It's like it's kind of like halfway thrown together, and so because it's halfway thrown together, they're kind of having this second, how do I call this, like a second consideration of how they feel about it. Excuse me. Jeez. Jeez. Yeah, I kind of it feels like they said it's almost like they completely stopped in their tracks. It feels like they completely stopped in their tracks. Because now it's an energy of, well, to wait or to not wait, to wait or to not wait. They're kind of a little bit like undecided as well about what they want to do next. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is not going to be an easy message to say. Regarding the commitment in the marriage or the relationship, it doesn't have to be a marriage. The message of things possibly taking a turn. I don't exactly know what is going on, but there is an energy here of one person kind of focusing on their own self-love, and that is because that it feels like regarding the connection, commitment, or possible marriage, things aren't going so well. It's an energy of, even though yes, it's fascinating because even though things aren't going so well, things are actually meant to be taking place this way. And that's what's fascinating to me, because I'm like saying, I'm looking at this like thinking, but I'm also having to say how it's kind of like saying, how is it that you can go through a very difficult relationship or marriage? How is that possible? Why is that possible? Who would even think, to have that happen? It's like, well, that's a part of life. Sometimes you got to go through a shit relationship to find out what you need and what you want and what you desire. That's why. It's meant to teach and show you something. And what's fascinating about this is regarding this connection, commitment, or possible marriage, things are changing in such a way where they're saying, okay, understandable. Tell me more. I want to know more. What is going on? What is going on with this? And that's what's so very fascinating, because it's kind of like saying, in the midst of all these problems or issues, possibly romantically or emotionally between the two of you, that's actually pointing a giant arrow to what needs to be acknowledged or seen, heard, or felt. We get all these problems. That's exactly what you need to see. That's exactly what you need to acknowledge and confront. Not get lost in your anger and then all of a sudden move backwards. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Yeah, but that's what's fascinating, though, is whatever this gathering or event is, it's definitely for this. It's fascinating because it feels like it's for the sake of putting something together or working on something, or it's like, let's try and lighten the mood. Let's get everybody together and let's see what we can kind of all come up with. Someone here clearly ain't feeling it, though. Someone ain't feeling it. It's kind of like this. They're kind of, geez, they're kind of showing me this energy of this. This is how we choose to kind of deal with things. Goodness gracious. Ain't that something? I mean, this could possibly be as well family matter or a family matter, because I am looking at parental energy, possibly a mother. Goodness gracious. That is a... There's an energy here of someone who's not trusting themselves fully, listening to their intuition fully, and not really kind of being open to receiving messages from the outside. This is an energy of, it's kind of like saying, well, you're halfway listening, you're halfway aware, you're halfway acknowledging, you're halfway recognizing. What's with the halfway thing? What's with the halfway thing, I'm wondering? Because what they're actually showing is there's this energy of they themselves that aren't really trusting their intuition, or trusting the signs and messages or synchronicities or whatever's coming through, but yet they themselves are so conflicted about that at the same time. That's kind of like saying, did you trust yourself? No. Did you listen to yourself? No. Well, then why are you complaining or crying or hurting? Only you are responsible for you and your actions. You can't blame anything or anyone else. If you're not doing the work to better yourself or work on yourself or listen to your intuition more, you can't go around pointing the finger that someone else needs to change. You can't go around pointing the finger, this doesn't make sense to me, when it's like, what does your intuition tell you? Are you listening to that? No. Well, then why are you conflicted if you're not willing to even listen to yourself? If you're not willing to listen to yourself, how are you supposed to listen to others and consider what they have to say to kind of put everything into a very clear, focused picture? Don't know. But at the end of this, they definitely stand up like, back off, I'm getting a little bit defensive. Was it something I said? I'm just asking, was it? Well, hopefully I got someone fired up to take their future seriously. What they're showing me now is, yeah, okay, I'll make those plans for my future. Good. Maybe it just need a little bit of a spark. Of course, if you are dealing with anyone here, we do have Pisces on top of the deck, Pisces coming out. We also have Libra, and that's it. Goodbye.